So now we'll study about the biasing using drain to gate feedback resistor. So now let us see the figure. So now I can see this is the figure for biasing using drain to gate resistance. You can see there was a feedback resistance we connected between drain to gate. So now when you do in this way, what will happen? The whatever the current airflow, this is ID current, this is ID current, but here the gate current will be zero because of there is no gate voltage. We are not applying any gate voltage. Now the feedback resistor is connected between the drain and the gate. Next, the second thing is normally what you have to do, you have to keep the feedback resistance that is RC, that is RG normally should be very large. Very large in the sense I can say name it, I can have, or you should set the value of the RG should be in terms of mega ohm. So what this will do, this gate resistor will forces the DC voltage at the gate terminal to be equal to that of drain. What will happen when you use this? There will be to force the voltage what you are getting to the drain here and this terminal both will be equal. So that because of the Ig is equal to 0. So from this I can say the Ig is equal to 0. So now what we'll do? Now let us apply KVL. Let us apply KVL at VDD. Okay, so this loop you have to find out. Which loop in the sense? We need to find out. So from here like this, okay, so like this you have to find out. So now we'll get us like your VDD will be is equal to, that is a voltage at drain resistance, then VRD I can say, right? Plus the voltage at the gate resistance, that is VRG, plus voltage applied between gate to source. See, this is what I'm saying. Okay, now we can say here what is VRD? The voltage is nothing but I can write as IDRD. This will be IDRD. Next, what is RG? That also I can write as IGRG. Right, the voltage at next VGS. Now we know the Ig is equal to 0. This portion will be 0, right? Because Ig is equal to 0. Then we'll get as ID RD plus VGS. This is nothing but your VDD. So how much the VDD will be? The VDD will be is equal to IDRD plus VGS. And also the VDS is equal to, this VDS will be equal to same voltage here because of Ig is equal to 0. VDS will be is equal to VGS. So now in this, for some reasons, the ID may change. Which for some reason this ID may increases, like a example you can consider, let it increases, then VGS must decrease. If this ID increases, then the VGS must decrease. Now let us say the one thing is, if the decrease in VGS, because sometimes like your in gate to source voltage, if it is this will be decreases, then it causes the decrease in ID. So a change that is opposite in direction to the one originally assumed. So now here we can see the negative feedback, which is that negative here, see the plus and minus. See the negative feedback are the G generation by RG. That's by RG to keep the value of IDS constant as possible. Now when you are using here, it will be provided as negative feedback or regeneration will be provided by RG, works to keep the ID as constant as possible, ID as constant. Because as you know, the MOSFET is a constant current volt, that is the volt is nothing but a voltage. It's a voltage control current source, but at the same time, I can say voltage control constant current source only we can say in this. Now that one. So now what we'll do, so in this figure, so we can use as an amplifier by applying a proper input voltage signal to the gate via a coupling capacitor, so that so it won't disturb the DC bias condition, which is already established. So what do you need to do now? So very simple, just consider the same circuit only. If you want to use as amplifier, this circuit, if you want to use as amplifier, then it's very simple. I can say what I said, you need to use a coupling capacitor. See where in the input. So this is a coupling capacitor. So I can say here only we can apply a input voltage signal, right? That is V signal, I can say. That is CI. So at the same time, if this circuit is driving the another one circuit, I can say we'll use here one more capacitor in the output. That is C2, I can say. So now the amplifier output signal at the drain can be coupled to the another part of the circuit, again via this one more capacitor. This is all about this biasing actually. So now let us go for the small signal model and operation. So here the thing is we need to know what is meant by the small signal model. Like in many applications, it is interested in response of device to a small signal applied on top of bias. So in many more applications, it is interested in response of device to a small signal applied on top of the bias. Now the small signal is nothing but it's a small actually. Small signal means it's small. That is, it's a response of it is a response of non-linear components become linear. This is what I can say. So next you can say this is, I can say, first pointer we say as like this. Then second we can say it can separate the response of MOSFET to bias and small signal. We can separate these two. Then since the response is linear, the superposition can be used. So here what will happen? It will affect the, or we can say the effect of different small signal or independent from each other. independent from each other. Now in this, some of the terms, totally some three different terms we'll use in the small signal model operations. Like so let me show how it will be like. See, first one is nothing but, the first one is VGS. The term is nothing but VGS. This is the first term. This is the applied DC voltage. This is applied DC voltage. Applied DC. Then second one is nothing but this term we'll use like this. Then this will be a input signal. Input signal. Then this will be your output. Output signal in the drain terminal. Output signal in the drain terminal. Then we can say, and this are things like the total, the input signal will be is equal to VGS plus VGS. So let me give you one simple example. Like we are having a one Bluetooth headset you are having normally, which will use for your mobile phones, the headset. Okay. So in that headset, you can see it will not operate like it will perform as like an amplifier only. That's like there's a small amount of voice if we give, so that will enhance, it will amplify the voice and you can listen in the speaker. So normally what will happen in that, like you will have the DC, correct? We'll have the DC. So this is the DC over there. There is a small signal, AC signal is nothing but, this is what I meant, right? This is your microphone. This only is nothing but what we are doing on the top of the DC, we are applying the signal AC. So next only we'll have the circuits here. So this will be a small amount of signal here. Then it's need a battery also to work. That is what we'll have. So these two together only your input signal actually. Right? So I can say this will be a small signal. This is a small signal component. I can say this is, that is what I can say. This VGS is nothing but this one. Then this VGS is nothing but this one. Then total VGS is this. So this is what we are going to study totally. From this, I can say this VGS is nothing but a DC component. This is a DC component. This is the small signal component. I can say it's a signal component, or sometimes I can call it as signal component. So this is because if you want to perform the small signal analysis for a very less signal, like some of the time what will happen, the device will work beyond the threshold voltage, as you know, correct? So, but when you're applying the AC signal, how you can apply on top of the DC by only we have to apply the signal, that is small signal we need to apply. So now what we'll do, let us go for the small signals. So for the small signals, like simple, I need to show. Before that, let me show something. See, when you see this figure, you'll get a clarity idea. The small signal. You can see this. Here you can see the MOSFET, small signal, where and we'll do. See, each and every terminal we have the DC component and the small signal component. See, for between G and S, between B and S, between D and S. So here the current will be current also. If I say ID plus ID, so the same current only even here also it will flow. But normally here, what about this? Normally the gate current will be always it will be is equal to 0 because there will not be any current flow between source gate and source actually in the sense a gate yes substrate. So here there will not be any current inside. Okay, see how it is done. This is nothing but the combination. Now how it will be separated in the sense you can see first you can see this is DC. All are DC. You can see this is nothing but a DC component. Only presence of DC component. Here we are having a signal component. Here only signal component. See, signal component. So that is why how it is this circuit I am here. I'm not showing with the MOSFET here. That is here MOSFET small signal equivalent circuit model here actually. So compared to the CC, all these terms, all the terms are small signal model. This is what how these two will be superimposed on this circuit. This is what I meant to say. So now what we'll do, let us start with the. So first thing is, let me see first. So DC bias point first. DC bias point. Okay. So now for first for the DC biasing point, what we need to do when the DC bias current ID we can find by setting the signal VGS to 0. So for this simple, I will say the diagram will be this. So this is the DC bias point. What we did just in the, this is nothing but simple. You remember you are fixing VGS. Can you remember the bias, the first bias which you studied, fixing VGS. So now in the fixing VGS, in the VGS, just we added the DC bias, we added the small signal source in this only. So now the first thing is what we need to do, to find the ID, that is drain current, to find ID setting, so VGS to 0. So now how it will be like? So for that you need to consider the drain current. So it is an amplifier. When it is amplifier, so to work as amplifier, you need to choose its saturation drain current expression. The saturation drain current expression is this. So this is the saturation drain current expression because already we studied this. ID is equal to 1/2. Okay, so let me choose because in this they written ID is equal to, let me write better. ID is equal to 1/2 Kn dash W by L VGS minus VT the whole square. This is the expression, right? So along with just we need to consider 1 plus lambda VDS. Now in this, just you neglect the channel length modulation, that is lambda is equal to 0. Next you set VGS is equal to 0. But before that, what we will do here, as we know, what is this? This one, as we know, this VGS minus VT is nothing but VOV. The VOV is nothing but a overdrive voltage. Now what you'll do, apply lambda is equal to 0 and VGS is equal to 0. When you apply that, what is the, we'll get the expression as ID is equal to 1 by 2 setting VGS is equal to 0. So now our ID can be from by setting VGS is equal to 0. Which is yes, not this VGS actually, right? See, I want to say which VGS? This one. We need to set this VGS is equal to 0. What is the meaning of that? If this is 0 in the sense, this will become as a open circuit, right? It will become as an open circuit actually. So if it is 0, the current is equal to 0, so you can do the short circuit, then there is only VGS will be there. Then your circuit will become like same thing only. Just I'm writing same circuit only. Kn dash W by L V O V the square. Just I replace that. So this will be 0. This is not okay. Remember, VGS is equal to 0. Now what we'll do? The DC voltage at the drain. The DC voltage at the drain. The DC voltage at drain. The DC. What is the DC voltage at drain? So you have to find out the DC voltage at the drain terminal. Where this terminal you have to find out what is the voltage here. So for that, that is nothing but VDS. So the VDS is equal to, find out. VDS is equal to, what is the VDS? VDS is equal to VDD minus ID RD. This expression already we derived from the fixing VG in the bias actually. That is like you can remember VD is equal, VDD is equal to, so expression we written from this, we can write the VDS is nothing but VDD minus ID RD. Now to ensure thus, it's in the saturation region operation. So, which condition does it satisfy? To ensure saturation condition. To ensure saturation condition. So then, like to ensure saturation, then your VDS must greater than VOV. Where VOV is nothing but VGS minus D. So now from this, I can say the total drain voltage, the total drain voltage that is VD is equal to VDS plus VDS. Because here VDS, then total drain voltage is nothing but we'll have like VDS plus VDS. Now from this I can say, what about this? This is nothing but a signal component. This is signal component. Now the very important thing is we need to keep VDS sufficiently larger than VDS. So the very important point is your VDS sufficiently larger than VOV to allow for the required signal swing at the output. That is the first thing. That is the first, the DC bias point when you're adding the signal, small signal voltage source at the DC. So very important thing, you have to make VGS is equal to 0. So VGS is equal to 0 we made, then we got the expression. Now the second one is what your next is, you have to find out the signal current in the drain terminal. Next, let us find the signal current. Signal current in the drain terminal now. drain terminal. Now, so for that, now for this, the input signal VGS is applied. The total instantaneous gate to source voltage is, the input signal is applied, the total gate to source voltage, the total gate to source voltage. So further what we will do, let us find that is VGS is equal, that is the total voltage, right? VGS is equal to, that is DC gate to source voltage plus signal component. The signals component always we use like this, small gs. What you are having the small gs, that is signal component. You consider this is the equation number 1. So now second is IFC, we know the ID current equation. What is the ID current equation? The ID current equation is 1 by 2 Kn dash W by L into VGS minus VT square, right? This is equation number 2. You consider this is equation number 2 now. So what you will do here, this is nothing but I will take it as like this. Okay, total. This is VGS, nothing but total VGS this actually. Now what we will do, substitute equation number 1 into, because replace this, right? See this one. Replace this. So what I'll get now, ID will be is equal to 1 by 2 Kn dash W by L. Now VGS is nothing but capital VG plus VGS minus B. This term is nothing but we can consider as A. This you consider as B.